Only in America would you survive the longest government shutdown in history, then pat yourself on the back, and hours later sign a bill promising to release Epstein files that you spent years defending as a Democrat hoax. But now that the heat is real, you act like you're some white knight pushing transparency. Spare me. The people who suffered under Epstein are not political pawns for your public relations stunts. If Trump really has nothing to hide, let the papers drop unredacted, let every name be exposed, and answer for the company you kept, because so far this looks like virtue signaling for the cameras while old sins stay buried.
All hell is breaking loose across the United States, and the Trump regime is now having its Gestapo, its ICE agents, and Border Patrol invade St. Paul, Minnesota. They are brutalizing the people there, using the same chemical warfare tactics we've seen in Chicago and elsewhere.
Yesterday, at a breakfast for Republican senators, Trump tried to downplay the electoral spanking.
Last night, it was, not expected to be a victory. It was very Democrat areas, but I don't think it was good for Republicans. I don't think it was good. I'm not sure it was good for anybody. But we had an interesting evening, and we learned a lot.
Yeah. That sounds like what you'd say after a Tinder date where someone had to go to the hospital.
Do you believe you have witnessed celebrities criticizing Trump? Wait till you learn about the partnership between a late-night host who has been methodically undermining Trump's presidency peace by peace for years and a Hollywood great who literally yelled, "Fuck Trump," on live television and received a standing ovation. We're talking about two men, Robert Niro and Stephen Colbert, who transformed criticism of Trump into an art form so destructive that years later, Trump is still unable to stop getting upset about it. Allow me to walk you through this partnership's most combustible moments. From Niro's famous outburst at the Tony Awards to his altercation with Trump fans in court, Colbert provided him with the ideal stage on which to portray Trump as a would-be mobster devoid of morality and ethics.
No, I like what Newsom has done because he's trolled him and he's fought fire with fire, and that's what you have to do. And he called him an invasive species, which is what he is. So he's not. He's a thing that doesn't understand. Trump does not understand anything about humanity, people. He has no empathy. I don't know what he is, but he's an alien, and he wants to hurt this country. It's something deeply psychological in him. He wants to hurt people. He wants to hurt this country. He doesn't care. And what saddens me the most, upsets me the most, is that people follow him and they think and they kiss his ass and they look up to him. And I don't understand it. I don't understand the people in his cabinet, some of them, Rubio, how they can live with themselves after what they've allowed him to do and not stood up. Even walk out of the room when what they did with Zelensky the first time. Rubio, looking at his face, they got the camera on him. If he had balls, he would have walked out.
It's important. Credit where credit is due. Donald Trump did something good. Are we still canceled? You sure? I tried. It's kind of surprising to see him do something good. It reminds me of, in The Empire Strikes Back.
We've seen the horrific Charlotte's Web raids in Charlotte and Mecklenburg County. We've seen Midway Blitz in Chicago. We've seen the invasion in Los Angeles. We've seen the invasion in Portland. These scenes out of St. Paul are so devastating. 8 people were injured, looked like they were seriously injured. A photojournalist was incapacitated, requiring an ambulance. You see the chemical weapons here. This is on the streets of the United States right now. Here, play this clip.
The turning point in Tony's life. June 10th, 2018. Radio City Music Hall hosted the 72nd Tony Awards. When Robert Niro enters the stage to announce Bruce Springsteen's performance, he says 2 words that electrify the audience without warning, without permission, and without caring what CBS thinks. _ Trump. The crowd lets out a gasp before erupting. Niro repeats it while raising both hands like a triumphant boxer. It is no longer against Trump. It is _ Trump. In a loud standing ovation, everyone in Radio City Music Hall leaps to their feet.
After losing his campaign for the thing you don't campaign for, Trump said he didn't do the peace deal for the Nobel. And the White House Communications Director Stephen Chung agreed, saying President Trump will continue making peace deals, ending wars and saving lives. He has the heart of a humanitarian. No, he has the heart of a humanitarian. We removed that heart from one of the detainees in our ICE facilities. He keeps it in the Oval Office next to the Diet Coke button.
I mean, he's so blatantly stupid. He's a punk. He's a dog. He's a pig. He's a con, a artist, a mutt who doesn't know what he's talking about, doesn't do his homework, doesn't care, thinks he's gaming society, doesn't pay his taxes. He's an idiot. Colin Powell said it best. He's a national disaster. He's an embarrassment to this country. It makes me so angry that this country has gotten to this point, that this fool, this bozo, has wound up where he has.
And again, we're seeing this across the country as well. Here, for example, we see a 17-year-old U.S. citizen saying, I'm a U.S. citizen, what are you doing? As ICE smashes through the windows and says, we don't care what you are. Play this clip.
Get out, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't care, you're a U.S. citizen.
And just look right here. We see these children, young children who are thrown into cages right now in these dark sites, these detention centers across the United States, sleeping on the floor, being tortured by ICE Gestapo. I want to give a shout out, though, to the courageous citizen journalists. Shout out to the great team at Status Quo News. They are there on the front lines in Chicago, and they're sending their teams all over. And they're getting you some exclusive footage that you're not seeing anywhere else. And I'll just show you the danger and the threat they're under. Like John Farina, who's one of their incredible reporters and videographers. Watch what happens. This is where he is getting approached by Border Patrol, threatening to arrest him in Charlotte. Play this clip.
Hey. Nope, we're just driving around.
Are you both press?
Press.
Where's his badge?
He's got it on.
It's not visible, is it?
It is.
I don't see it.
It's there. Oh, under his jacket.
CBS rushes to censor the show. Due to the 10-second delay, there is a complete quiet and the audience's mouths are hanging open. However, everyone in the audience is fully aware of what transpired. Afterwards, CBS acknowledges that Niro's remarks were spontaneous and unplanned. What did Robert Niro say? Viewers demand on Twitter. His uncensored Australian broadcast went viral right away. And Niro goes on as if nothing had happened, commending Springsteen for his unwavering commitment to upholding ethics, truth, and openness in government. We really need that, boy. This was more than a celebrity tantrum, though. This was a war declaration. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are disclosing all recorded. Moment when Trump was destroyed by those who recognized him for who he truly was.
We have, I think this might have been the first time he wrote about you. Robert De Niro, a very low IQ individual, has received he spelled two wrong, many shots to the head by real boxers in movies. I watched him last night, truly believe he may be punch drunk, and then he says, at the end, he says, wake up punchy, he says to you. And that's not the only time, and he moved over to Truth Social. Robert De Niro, whose acting talents have greatly diminished with his reputation now shot, must even use a teleprompter for his foul and disgusting language. So disrespectful to our country. Now, In all fairness to the former president, is that true? Do you have to use a teleprompter when speaking about President Trump? Or are you able to just kind of riff on your thoughts on him?
We're just, as I said, we're just 9 months into Trump's turn, and he's going Hulk smash on the White House. Last time, it took him at least 4 years to bring a demo crew to the Capitol. This is happening after Trump specifically promised his ballroom construction wouldn't touch the existing White House. Here he is talking about it this summer.
It won't interfere with the current building. It'll be near it, but not touching it, and pays total respect to the existing building, which I'm the biggest fan of. It's my favorite place. I love it.
Other stories that are important to share with you so you see what's going on right here. ICE detaining a breastfeeding mother, literally ripping a 6-month baby out of her arms. Let's play this clip. This was so tragic. Let's play it.
My daughter messaged me. Now, she lives in San Diego with her husband and her 6-month-old baby. She has been going through the immigration process. You know, her husband's from America. She's been going through it. She's got right to the end of it. She had her immigration appointment yesterday. I got a message from her saying, "Mum, ICE are going to detain me. Katie overstayed. It's been 2 routes to get your residency, okay? She's married to Stephen. She's got a baby. Her baby's not even 6 months old. She has followed this route. She has got right to the end of it. She had her meeting yesterday at the immigration offices. They literally signed it off. It just needs to go in front of a judge."
Colbert provides Niro with the stage. Let's fast forward to April 19th, 2019. Stephen Colbert and Robert Niro had a conversation on The Late Show. Additionally, Colbert is an expert at extracting the ideal soundbite. Bob, you know what? Give him an opportunity. Why don't you give the president an opportunity? Niro, Robert? Colbert asks, mockingly worried. Niro's answer is ideal. No, you're correct. I mentioned that as soon as he was elected. Give him an opportunity. Everyone gets the benefit of the doubt for me. This man has shown himself to be a complete failure. The crowd bursts in applause, but Niro is far from finished.
The guy is a total monster. And anybody, I don't understand it. I guess they get behind that kind of logic. They want to fuck with people, screw them, because they're unhappy about something. He's such a mean, nasty, hateful person. I never play him as an actor because I can't see any good in him. Nothing at all. Nothing redeemable in him. And we have to, and whoever the people are who want to vote for him, and they look like intelligent people around there. Somebody, for some reason, it can't be. It cannot be. If he wins the election, you won't be on the show anymore. He'll come looking for me. There'll be things that happen that none of us can imagine.
On his flight over to Israel, Trump was asked by Fox News whether the ceasefire he brokered might help him in the afterlife.
I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven, okay?
I agree with Donald Trump. Still canceled? Yes.
How about right here, this tragic story of people losing their spouse for just lawfully showing up at their court appearances as the ICE Gestapo just utterly just brutalizes these families. Here, play this clip.
It's okay. Mommy will be home, I promise. We're gonna get Mommy back.
Stay strong, okay? Don't let them break you down.
So I'm Stephen Paul.
I'm Audrey Hestmark.
Those two have never met, but both say their spouses were arrested the same way, at the same place, at the same time by ICE agents during their green card interviews here at San Diego's USCIS office.
3 men with masks and bulletproof vests and guns came in and told us they were going to arrest Tom.
We see the ICE agents come around and they say that they're arresting Katie.
And they handed me a QR code. And they put my husband in handcuffs.
Colbert queries why the gangster type appeals to people, citing Diros. Martin Scorsese's upcoming movie, The Irishman. Diro says, people like the outlaw type thing, but we have a wannabe gangster in the White House now. Colbert participates. He makes an effort to project an air of toughness and masculinity. Diro strikes the fatal blow. Even gangsters have a code of ethics and morality. You are aware that your word is all you have when you give it to someone. This person has no idea what that implies. Consider that. Robert Diro, who portrayed Jimmy Conway, Al Capone, Vito Corleone, and every other significant mobster in movie history, claims that real gangsters are more honest than Donald Trump. That's not merely an insult. That is an indictment of history. Diro's fixation on Mueller. Diro discloses something remarkable in the same Colbert interview. He views his role as Robert Mueller on Saturday Night Live as his civic duty. It's a civic obligation. He tells Colbert sincerely, "It's my civic duty to play Mueller." He then includes his fantasy. "I keep stating that I'm not sure if I'll be able to handcuff him and transport him away in an orange jumpsuit." Colbert is cooperating. "I take it that you are referring to the U.S. president." Diro has previously expressed to reporters his hope that Mueller may imprison him for an extended period of time.